What's up, you guys? Welcome to another banging episode of Is It Scripted? My name is Jonathan. I'm back like I never left.
We didn't miss you.
I did not ask if you miss me. I don't care if you guys miss me. I really don't care about that. I don't do emotions over here. I've got the other guy with me. How you doing?
Hi guys, I'm good. Sorry. See, I've laughed so hard that my tummy hurts before we started recording because of a lot of things that happened behind the scene.
Not a lot of things that happened, a lot of things that were said, but I don't care. Whatever. How you guys doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Are you?
I'm good.
I missed you.
You missed me? Oh, but nobody bothered to text us, guy. Yeah, today we don't have... What's the other guy's name that's our third co-host again? What's his name again?
He's going to do his own back. Daffy, you do your own back.
Hi, Duffy. I know you're at work, working, whatever. Anyways, you guys, we're back. A lot of things that happened in the Big Brother house, and of course, we cannot wait to roll them all out for you guys. But it's been an interesting week in the Big Brother house, I must say. A lot of things have gone down. I feel like at this point, the competition has toughened, it has heightened. Strategies are now coming. It's like we've gotten to the part in the show where it's like the true test of the purest strategies. So there's some strategies that didn't work out the way are now flawed now. The housemates, some of the strategies are now like evident to other housemates. Like, I know this is your game, so how to play with you whilst you're playing your game is almost like the best approach now, or has been the best for most of the housemates.
I think that is because a lot of them, certain people have been evicted, and that I think this set 29 of them were supposed to be 29. A lot of people have been evicted, and there's still so many in the house. So now it's because we have about, I think, 3 people left this Sunday. Yeah. Before now, we've had like 4 people, I think. So let's just say 7 in total, probably.
Are we including people, the fake eviction, quote unquote?
No, we're not including the fake eviction. So now you know that, certain people that I'm close with, a lot of people have lost their close pal. Yeah. And then now you're standing alone. So you'll be able to see what this other person is doing and, all of that. And this past weekend, they evicted Big Soso, Ivatar and Doris. I didn't see Doris' own coming. I thought Doris would still stay in the house because aside the fact that, maybe she has done some things to her fave, she still gives us content. She is good. She is everywhere.
Yeah, she's also everywhere.
So I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, I also didn't see Doris' eviction coming because from the get-go, she's been, first of all, talking about Doris very, very from like I said since we started the season, I know Doris, and I know how to be a very challenging person. She's in media, we're both in media, so it's very difficult to be an honest personality and not be like a standout person in a room of a mix of other people from different walks of life. So honest personalities are usually like the talkers, are usually like rank among the most intelligent persons in the room because we spend most of the time doing research, we spend most of our time talking and interviewing other people. So I expected a lot from Doris, I'm not going to lie, but going into the house, I wasn't fully let down because, she had her moments, but I think she tilted towards, I don't want to say gossiping, but, a lot of talks, whether actively or passively.
During the interview, she said she didn't do most of the talking. She was just caught up in the conversation.
That's what I said, actively or passively. So passively is when you are there looking. But the thing is, you are there.
People still said, a lot of people said, in the comments, I actually read all the comments, and people are like, oh, you're lying, she's lying. She's part of the Gossip Girls, Mean Girls, she's lying, and, all of that. But the thing is, there's still, if we could go back to play the clips, like she just kept telling Ebuka the playbacks and all of that, because there's certain things that they didn't show us. We're still going to talk about that one because a lot of things, we miss a lot of things right there, right? And she's still in the conversation. There is no how. You're going to call Sultana's name and Sabrina's name, you're still going to have to call Doris.
Because in the mix of 3 people having a conversation, you even nudging and saying, yes, that's true. You have contributed to that conversation. So the idea that she thinks that she's vindicated because she was passively contributing to the conversation, it doesn't save you. You were there whether or not. But Ivatar's eviction, I honestly wasn't shocked. I thought Ivatar was going to be evicted earlier because honestly, for that house, I don't speak pidgin. I know to see Ivatar, apart from her tattoos and stuff. I honestly didn't see her impact. The only time that I saw her was when she had the fight with she had the fight. Was it Denari she fought with?
I can't remember. But I know she.
Mensa, rather. When she had the fight with Mensa, that's like her own, coming of age, coming to the limelight, quote unquote.
And I thought she would give us more content when I saw her on, the first day. I felt like,
she was that was going to be very not Raz, but like very
give us
action,
trouble,
like give us wahala, cause trouble, almost but the way that Zita has been, that's. I don't know. I've never actually said that I have a favorite housemate so far. Of course, obviously, after Emissy, but Zita is somebody that I think I resonate with. A housemate that is very fearless. She will
give it to you.
She will give it to you the way she feels, and she doesn't mince her words. Like if she thinks that you are two-faced, you tell it to your face, I think you are this way, and I don't F with you. And of course, Big Soso left the house with a big mouth. Finally. She talks too much.
So for also Big Soso, right, in the house too, I would say, the three of them, I would ask one question. Who had more screen time, like giving us more content? If we say Ivatar at the bottom, between Doris and Big Soso.
Big Soso had more moments in the house, She had...
More than Doris.
Moments. We're talking about moments. Did you say screen time or moments?
Both of them.
Big Soso had more moments, or at least impactful moments, because it's one thing to have a moment, and it's one thing for the moment to be...
Because if you have moment, definitely your screen time will be high.
But I feel like Big Soso, I don't know, man. Coupled with the fact that Doris almost didn't win anything,
She didn't.
That also contributed. The thing is, when I stand out contestants or housemates, by maybe winning something, when you have moments, people tilt towards it, But if the opposite is the case or the reverse is the case, it's just that, it's just, people couldn't relate to Doris in a way that, how you can relate to, I don't want to call him Missy, or let's use Jason J, has won head of house twice. If Jason J is having a quarrel or an argument with someone else, I'd be more interested to watch it. But when it's Doris now, I'm like, I can't relate to
I understand. I don't want to use sensitive words.
Yeah, I'm running away from using insensitive words.
I understand what you're trying to say. So a lot of things have been happening with Imisi in that house. That whenever we call our girl's name, thankfully, yes, our account is back.
Yeah, I saw that. But now there's a problem. The new account is the verified account. So how will they fix Instagram verification? Because that other account, the initial account cannot be verified with the same name. So I think they'll continue to always collaborate when they post. The new and the old accounts will continue to kiss till they figure it out. Because first of all, shout out to all of Immisi's fans, including ourselves. Because, opening a new account and getting that number of followers in a week is very impressive. And the active followers, because the views and the comment count, are correlated with the number of followers. I think Imisi is a very strong force. I honestly love if the end of this old trajectory would be her winning the show. It's really interesting to say, but of course, with every strong movement will come with enemies and people who don't F with you.
Too many anyways, cause girl, I don't know why you guys are just after this girl's life.
I don't know what I was doing.
But I like the fact that she's not in any ship at all. That one, I actually love that fact, because if she was in any ship,
I think that would have
brought her down. One.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
Okay.
For me, I think so.
Here's the thing. Imisi, I feel like if Imisi came in the body of Dede...
No, we will not...
chill. Let me land. The body of Dede, not character-wise. I know it's very difficult to sort of see them differently. But if Imisi came to the house with Dede's body, I think that obviously she would have been in the ship. Now, because of Immisi's strategy, Immisi's look as well. I'm not saying she's not beautiful, don't get me wrong, but, spec-wise, a lot of guys in the house prefer a particular type of girls.
And let me tell you something.
A particular type of girl, is that correct?
But you know that this year assumption. Let's take it out. It's not even gonna work. Imisi is going to be Imisi. Dede is going to be Dede.
No.
I understand. I understand you. I do understand you.
All right.
But the thing is, this girl, she knows what she's doing. Immediately she comes out of the house, you see that all these things are, people feel like
the thing. Her strategy in the house,
looking
will
poor,
looking will not
like
make anybody want to ship her.
With her.
I'm not saying that if Imisi steps out of the house, I've seen her videos and pictures when she's not Imisi or Big Brother, and she's a very hot babe, hot chick.
Yeah.
So if she had come into the house with her outside Big Brother aesthetics, obviously she would have been in a shitty thing. But because of her I mentioned her strategy, and her strategies and looks as well.
I looked at something
Indian point, red eyebrow.
Oh my
Imagine,
God.
Collar
I like the way she stood out. I wish Mensa had actually kept with, the costume thing for every single day, but I know it's going to be so hard. But then for Imisi, there is no how. Who be this girl now?
She was very hard.
Who be this girl? With that her backpack, please. Big Brother, collect that backpack and just put it somewhere. Just hang it somewhere in the house. Just know that somebody was here. But, she's doing so much, and she's not doing so much, but it feels like she's doing so much. That's why a lot of people just have issues with her. Like, what do you see in this girl? She's not really doing anything. But the thing is, amongst 29 people, see, you don't expect me to see everybody. I need you to give me something to see. I need you to give me something to look at.
You have to give me a reason to see.
Do you understand? So if we're all putting on white, or all putting on, if we're all putting on a certain kind of outfit, and somebody is in our midst putting on something different, I will see her first before seeing any other person.
Of course.
You see, just like you putting black, in the midst of like white, there is no how you're going to spot that color first, because it's going to stand out. But yeah, it is what it is. If you don't like her, it's fine. You don't have to like everybody, right? But another thing that now happened, like, you guys just like provoking this our girl, and I like the fact that she stands on her rights.
She stands
on business. You cannot bully this girl. Oh, you people think that she doesn't have sense.
Faith.
You cannot bully her at all. And we're just throwing back to the conversation, or to the fight that happened between Faith and Emissy.
Was it last week?
I like the part game. Fumi lakpoti jen joko double the akpoti. I will sit down here. I picked something from that. I'm not gonna leave. If you like, look for my trouble. When it gets to a point where you feel like, let me not cause trouble. This one, I will cause the trouble. And I like the fact that people actually stood up for her and stood by her side
in that moment,
because
I don't know, weird enough, let me confess, I don't want to go around the clock. I don't think anybody does. I mean, people who need it
online.
But in that particular moment I was watching it, I was at the restaurant and I was at the reception, so I watched it happen. Do you get? So I saw how he orchestrated. First of all, Faith, what is wrong with that dude? He's so I don't know. Anybody who finds that attractive is weird. Like, anybody who finds, not him, but that attitude and character, whoever finds that attractive is weird. And here's the thing, there are girls who actually find guys who are very authoritative, domineering, controlling. There are girls who find them attractive.
But you can't play that card with everybody.
That's the thing.
You can't play that card with everybody.
You can't be the military man in... Are you Perry? I mean, Perry didn't work for him. Here's it today. But here's the thing. See, Faith, he should calm down with that... what's that thing? There's this thing is called reverse psychology, psychoanalyze people. Because this person's weakness is this, you now try to calmly, subtly enter the person so that the person, infringes on Big Brother's rules and whatever, and the person gets a strike and leaves.
And you're playing smart. You're playing smart,
but it's not smart.
No, but it's not smart. You feel like you know how you can be is it condescending? What's the word now? There's a way you would do something and you know that you're the one that is wrong, but instead of you're making the other person very, very angry. One, like you said, wanting to break the rule,
to provoke,
touch me. You want to touch me?
Just touch me.
He did
that to Bright when they had that issue with the lighter a couple weeks back. you know, he has done it to other housemates as well. He did it to Thelma Lawson.
You want to
now Immy's own, to provoke them, to trigger them so that they can maybe physical contact, and then somebody gets a strike and stuff. He was successful with Bright, by the way, because obviously Bright got double strike for that punching. I'll be pushing whatever that thing was, shoving him.
And she was like, I'm not going to touch you.
We're not going to have contact. And they held onto the milk. By the way, Imisi was cooking for a number of housemates. Let her bloody have the damn milk, but because you are when he was announced as head of house, I was so angry. I almost uninstalled Showmax from my phone. I was like, what the heck is this? Faith as head of house, I knew that it was going to be chaotic because he had wanted it for the longest, and when he got it, do you remember his opening speech as the head of house? If you don't come here to change your batteries, I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to come to you. You need a voice. That's why you're here. I'm like, bro, calm down. And who was telling him at the time that he should calm down and stuff?
I think
it was a girl. I think it was Thelma or somebody. Or Mide, yeah. To calm down, like, bro, you are doing too much for your first day. Ease into the position. Don't make it look like, you waited for it your entire...
past that house.
Now 1 week, bro.
Past that house.
Honestly, yeah, if I'm in that house and you win HOH and you are like, oh, Lord and a personal savior, and I be HOH the next week, you go to use your tongue, lick toilet.
It does not actually last for forever. But that particular incident, a lot of people stood by her and like, what is this? People started saying, you've poured the whole kerosene on the floor. People want to smoke.
Milk. It was kerosene rather. I've been saying milk. Oh my god.
You put the kerosene on the floor, people want to smoke, and that place could just lit up because of fire, which is not good. And she wants to, like you said, cook for other people, right? And these other people, they are standing, person won't cook for us. Leave her. And she knows how to do this thing, because Imisi girl now, you definitely know how to use the kerosene
wait, how many people don't know how to use? I mean, everybody calm down. Those guys are old. I know that not all of them, bruv. In 2002, there weren't a lot of households in Lagos or Nigeria that were using gas. In 1999, there weren't a lot of households in Nigeria using gas. Using gas in 1999 was an elite thing. It was the elite of the elites. So I doubt that anybody in the house is the elite of the elite. So make everybody calm down. Not be everybody, everybody's for me, I can't use kerosene. Me, I use lantern. The lantern I used to put bulb. That one, the bulb breaking. Mama will beat you for nights. I used it, and here, how many years am I? Almost 18 years old.
Oh, was 17 or 16.
But the thing is, that I remember that particular day or the day before, there was this sort of like, I can't call it classism, but like, I don't know how to use kerosene. I think Thelma mentioned it. I don't know, why is there no gas? I'm like, bitch, you guys are the one that caused it. They are very tardy with tasks, and because they don't win their wages, they don't get food supplies. They're not getting anything. So imagine they've had 2 weeks without adding money to the price pot. If they continue on that stride of being tardy and laid back with tasks, you will see that whoever wins the show, Big Brother will be owing them money because you did not win it. They will share it back to the sponsor. They can give fans and people and podcasters who have been talking about the show.
Like us.
I want to be by you. Thank you so much, Big Brother. But the thing is, I don't know, man. These guys have brought the energy, no lie. They brought content, no lie. But now it feels like they have deviated from the actual cause of the show. The general thing is not just entertainment. And Big Brother smartfully and intelligently tied the winnings to the efforts on this season. So you're not just coming to be a pretty girl and you win the prize money. You have to actually put in the work for it. So they are giving us contents, highlights, but the main reason you are here, well, babes, I don't know, man. I don't know. If they have put me, let me just shut up now.
Don't worry, you're going to enter next year. We're still talking about Imisi, yeah. Now, Imisi had this... No, Joanna, not Imisi. Joanna had, this thing with Imisi, and I still do not understand why people are just pained by that girl. Like, every single opportunity you get to talk to someone, if it was another person, you won't talk to that person like that. That's one thing. That's one thing about... this whole scenario thing, right? Because you feel like, who it's the classism. It's still the same classism we're talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to cut you. I will let you talk. Let me be stern with you. When Imisi thought of using that strategy, it was going to come with a lot of...
Definitely.
So, classism affecting Imisi's strategy, honestly, I'm not
even sure. I'm
not shocked, to be honest.
I'm not even sure it's even affecting her. So
it's affecting her.
It's
but
not.
It's in a way...
Because she knows that she's playing a game.
And that is how it affects other people. It sort of like rubs off on them because your strategy is to play XYZ weight, I don't have a lot, I'm whatever. Obviously, people will see you as that. With the outfits, the makeup choices, the kinikon, the forehead. You don't have to verbally say that you don't have a lot. Your choice of outfit and your choice of whatever comes off as that. It's perception. That's what I see. Imagine I'm not there and that's what I feel like she's trying to portray, even if that's not the true intention. It's perception. What I see that I'm going to... I'm sort of like your mirror. So that's what I see that you're doing. So if I capitalize on that and be classist to you, it's not really my fault. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't entirely blame Joanna, but of course, choice of words actually matter. Low IQ, kinikon.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Because they all got through the same process of getting into the house. So that makes it look like some other housemates go into the house via a higher standard than some other people. The criteria was, I believe, was the same across board. You come, you do XYZ, you get into the house. So the way that Joanna handled that conversation felt very, very, very classist, regardless of Imisi's strategy. I'm not going to lie.
The fact that she didn't even give her to like a befitting reply.
Imisi was just dancing around and prancing he ain't got that beg.
I said, you dey insult me, no they pay me, but he go still pay you because he go pay you.
He paid Joanna.
He paid Joanna saying she no reply and that's what I'm saying.
Because that she needed the response to capitalize on, to know where she stood.
To continue, but she didn't even give her that. And that girl is smart. Imisi is smart. I'm not going to lie to you. She's very smart. She's calculative.
You have to be very smart to do what she has been doing in that
She's
house.
calculative. She understands the game and she understands what she's doing. Because during the fight, you did not respond to her. Then, secondly, when Ebuka now asked her, the same thing. Girl,
I'm too tensed.
No, it's like, what happened with your fight? The girl did not ever answer. I was like, first person was like, nothing, I'm too tense. Maybe when you ask me later in the house, or maybe when I'm not tensed and all. Her facial expression and everything, she just sat down. And I like the fact that Ebuka didn't even ask Joanna, what happened, because she made a statement as to how, I'm going to reserve what I want to say till when Ebuka asks me during, the live show. Don't wait for me. You said your auntie, don't wait for me to ask you. Say whatever thing that you want to say, in the house. And all of that. But yeah, it is what it is. What pained me most is that they did not give Imisi the most influential
why are they always giving the guys
housemate of the week?
I think girls are just hating on themselves.
There was a point where people were shouting, it's going to be Imisi, and then boom, K-Bobo.
Was it K-Bobo?
It was K-Bobo.
I thought it was Rubai.
No, it was K-Bobo they actually gave. It was K-Bobo. I'm like, Imisi has actually done
K-Bobo
a lot
has
this
gotten
week.
chillo. The K-Bobo that first week where they fight, where they cry. I miss that they're crying strategy. No. I miss them crying.
People still crying now. Faith cried this week or last week. Culture cried.
Reach that first week. Where they sign attendance for cry. Have you cried today? Zita entered Big Brother. Zita entered the diary room and said, Big Brother, I'll cry tomorrow. I'm not crying today.
Alright, yeah. So now what's your own take about, Zita's statement concerning we, the fans?
First
we,
of all,
Immisi's fans.
Here's the thing. I understand that Zita is very audacious and says it as it comes to her mind. But there's one thing to be audacious and be stern with the manner of, the way that you talk,
Mean.
But there's another to be mean and demeaning and condescending. So apparently, I can't remember how it was said, but I know that she called Imisi's fans Agbero. Now, we know what it means. First of all, we are actually Agberos. In the context of fighting for what we want and to be resilient about it, we being stans and fans of Imisi, we gather if they block your account today, you say if he ever come back on better. Do you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna show the Agbero in us
now. So we're actually Agberos, babes. So if you think that I started this comment or this conversation to come and tell you, we're not. Sorry, we are. Go and find out. Go and do your research. But the thing is, obviously, it wasn't said in that way. It was said to, sort of in a condescending manner / approach. But no one cares. When we win the money, all the best. Hey, Hey, a lot of other things have been going on in the house, under the duvet moments, people are sucking cocks. Sorry, people are doing a lot, fondling with their things and, self-gratification and a lot of things. Our videographer is doing a lot of dramatization behind the camera. But it's okay. Yeah, you want to list the names of people who have been doing a lot of
So we have Isabella and Cohen. We have Sultana and Jason J. And, brides Morgan and Mide that should be wedded by now. If people know marry, now that one will even me.
Honestly,
because now to do from beginning. I like the fact that the both of you have been, you together from the onset. So if your relationship is going to continue after the show,
engaged to be married outside the house, of course.
Me, if I'm the babe, I've divorced you or left you since.
But what if they had an agreement?
No. That is too much for an agreement. That is actually too much for an agreement. All these things
just body contact. So
okay, I've heard you.
Ease my stress, I ease your stress.
No problem.
Scratch my back, I scratch your back. No scratch my back, try me. But the thing is, I don't know, man. I think I'm too. What's the English now? I'm just very liberal in the sense that it's not that deep. Genuinely, because
for brides,
Conjina bastard. Hey,
is it for brides?
I don't know. For most of them, it's just
no. I'm actually talking about. I said if their relationship would continue outside of the house,
and you said would that count?
It might not count now.
Maybe after the house,
outside of the house, they might sort it out, and so you know where you stand. If bride, is with somebody, he knows where their relationship will still stand. In his heart of heart, have I finished with this person outside? Okay. But if now you what you're saying now is it's just count and all. If it was your wife to be in the house and she is the one doing stuff, when she comes outside, will you say, it was just
Here is the thing. I don't know. If Arabale, once you are with somebody and the person tells you they are going to the Big Brother house, you should already lower your expectations because do you know what it is to be in the confines of a space? Okay. I'm not going to use myself as an example. Never.
If you're not going to use yourself as an example, just leave
me. You want me to say things that start dragging
no, I'm not saying it should drag, but just leave if you cannot answer my conversation. My question.
Listen, you want to send me for drag?
I'm just asking you because you're saying that it just counts.
Speaking of drag,
would you allow? Would the person will come outside? We'll see how to get married. We are going to get married after discussing in public.
It depends on the kind of conversations that you have with your to-be wife or husband.
No problem. But since we are doing,
I need to clear the air. I was dragged on Twitter a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you're on Daffy.
Yeah, and I've not been here to solve. I like the dragging. It was fun.
Daffy also likes the dragging.
Honestly, not like I liked it. A lot of people said a lot of weird and nasty stuff about me.
But it does not get to their hearts. They're really shiny.
Do you know the kind of people you are?
And then...
well, I speak for myself. Do you know the kind of person I am?
No, Daffy also said the same thing.
Yeah, I saw the video. When I saw Daffy saying, I was like, yes, we saw... That's why we're here in this couch.
They are who they are.
His heart,
still.
Somebody went as far as saying, I know him personally, and he's...
No, I didn't say that one.
Somebody said that in the comment, that the person knows me personally, and as I sounded dumb in the video, and I'm also dumb in real life.
Ooh!
I'm like, babes, I'm not the one you know personally. It's not me. You don't know me anyway. Nobody I know would ever describe me as dumb, but that's not the point, Sha. If you see any other nasty thing that you want to drag us with.
The funny thing is, you cannot say these things to their faces. And if we give you the opportunity to come and sit down here, you will gladly come and sit here and still say sorry. Just because you want to get attention and you want to know how to, you feel like you know how to
just
talk.
Want to count scores on Twitter and join the bandwagon. I don't
understand how people just, go on their phone and type rubbish, type a lot of things. There's one that I even said to Daffy recently, who is this boy or some I want to know who this boy is personally, because talking rubbish. And somebody actually replied him saying, "Na me be the mama, na me born, what you want to do?"
Hey.
The person replied that person, I'm like,
for orangutan.
But you'll be fine, Sha. Continue. We're going to keep talking about what we're talking about. Just doing our business.
If you find a problem with it, that's a problem.
That's your problem. Okay. Fake eviction.
Ding 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 ding. I thought it was scripted.
It is.
I thought that part was very, very scripted.
It is actually.
Scripted. They made it look like
it was not scripted.
Diddy wasn't the closest person to that phone.
And the way Rude Boy reacted,
the way
Rude Boy, Jason J
that picked it
were evicted. Even Jason J
fighting to pick it.
Jason J, it was Jason J and Rude Boy. They said I got there already. Dede and Kola. It was, Kola had even ran past it and she just hit him and all, and then she just went
very scripted, and it was so odd, like ew. Like we all know that this phone call never brings goodies. So why is everybody rushing to pick it up? Then imagine if Emissy had picked that. That house will not survive without Emissy for 1 week. They will lose viewership if Emissy. May Emissy just go make a. I'm sure Ibuka would have given her another task should Emissy have picked it up. But it's okay. I also don't like that the eviction felt like it was fake. Like, if you watched Sigobe when Big Brother pulled a prank with Bisola, Bisola should prank them April Fool or something, that she was evicted. Bisola acted it out and cried and was begging Big Brother, please don't.
But this one, they just left.
They and what's the other Joanna? They were like upstairs, like
trying to do all that.
Oh my God, I'm going, and they were laughing. That is not Big Brother. Kill it now.
Rude Boy's own was even more, at least a bit.
Rude Boy's gone forever and ever.
We don't know. We don't know yet, because while in that space, Rude Boy and Dede said they are still fighting. With all their fight and everything, Big Brother gave them a black card, I guess, for Joanna and Dede, saying that black card means that they are not eliminated, but he did not give Rude Boy. So now we don't know if Rude Boy is truly going to be eliminated or not.
If a housemate is evicted without, being the bottom voted house, the least voted housemate.
While Rude Boy was going, or it wasn't when Rude Boy was going, or Dede, but culture was shouting, "Na prank, na prank, na prank." Because we know this, we know about this. We know that eventually they are still going to come back, because he kept shouting, "Na prank, na prank." Everyone said, "Na prank, na prank."
Why did they don't come back?
What if the three of them will not come back?
Yeah.
And Dede would actually come back.
Why?
I just feel like Dede is also...
Is that
No, I said, if it's Rude Boy and Joanna, it's fine. But I feel like Dede too, because all the conversations and everything that's been happening, she will still come back. They will not take her out. Is it that she gets...
Do you think they were going to take Sabrina out and not bring her back?
No, Sabrina, as at that point, was not giving us... Was Sabrina, not part of... Was she? Aside the thing with Doris and... talking, there's no other thing that
at that time there wasn't really a lot. This was like week 1, maybe week 2-ish.
So, but the thing about it is now they will not eliminate Dede at this point. Not now. If it's later on, maybe later when everybody, the house, the numbers in the house, starting to reduce and all, maybe. But at this point, no. If it's Rude Boy, I've been seeing things. Rude Boy is definitely going to be eliminated and things like that. And for you to know that. When everybody in the house has been shouting, "Oh, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank," they would do something. One person will be eliminated for sure. Out of the three of them, maybe later on, or maybe not this week. We don't know yet. But then one person will be eliminated, because you can't be. Everybody will not know that. Oh, we know that they're chilling somewhere.
Yeah.
Because in their head, they're not bothered. We know that they are chilling somewhere, and all of this has happened before. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Even, Pere also having, so much to say on X, has also said that, at some point where he and Angel... I
think Pere should just come and join us on this couch. Hi, Pere. You want to join us on this couch? Let's do the show together.
When he spoke about, himself and Angel too, were there, and it has happened before. You understand that this thing has happened before. But now, inside with this fake eviction thing now, I still don't understand why Rude Boy and Dede are still having issues, and their issues, they're also giving us their own content in that space.
Okay.
Because the fight there is too much. Joanna in between, now giving the both of them card, now assuring them that these two will not be eliminated at this point. That's what the card means, and Rude Boy does not have that card as at that point.
Rude Boy is also a very strong contender.
So if you had to pick,
Joanna would most likely be
Joanna would most likely be the least, right? Because Rude Boy and Dede too, they're also giving everything that they are supposed to give. But let's see how it goes. I like the fact that they're bringing new twist, new plot to all of these things now.
So
it makes a lot of sense. So
you mentioned
it's good.
Number of housemates in the house. Me, I feel like at the whatever, I think they're day 40 something already. Almost halfway in the show, and there's still a lot of housemates in that place. It feels like they need to pack 7 of them and go and put in their houses. Hey John, I don't try. Come to go house. I think that's.
So I think maybe the next eviction.
Was it who picked the nullification card?
Before now, I think
the head of house that picks it, rude boy, yeah. I think that card, I be like saying a mistake. I don't go lie. It be like saying a production mistake. Maybe they did not know that they put notification, or they didn't expect that he was going to pick it, because I felt like that particular week that there was no evicted housemate caused a lot of drama,
like
not
3 or 4 people
just in the house, but on the management and production level. Because I feel like, I'm sure that they had planned that a couple of housemates would have gone home that weekend.
At least if 3 people had gone home last weekend, now 3 people this week now, that the numbers would have reduced and all of that.
It's okay, it's all fun.
But let's see how it's going to do. Maybe they're also going to eliminate during the week.
That has happened a couple of times before.
So
now.
During the week too, there might be eliminations and all.
So do you think that since the show started and since it's been on, you think that the viewership and conversations on social media, do you think it has kept the same frequency? Do you think it's dwindled? Do you think it has gone up? Do you think people are talking more about it now on social media, or you think it has gone down a bit?
So what I think is people talk more when there's something to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
So people talk more when there's something to talk about. When there's an issue with anything, just like we're picking, certain conversations to talk about.
Yeah.
That's when people talk about it. Mm-hmm. It's not like all the time. So if it is on a Monday, let's say, okay, on a Sunday, after the eviction, you get people talk about a lot of things. On Monday, it might be so chilled. Okay, want to know the new head of house.
Drama or something.
They just talk when there's drama. Yeah. So, or something has happened, or someone got something.
Sort of how it has been for the longest.
I don't think there's anything new. But yeah, what is new is Thelma, became the new head of house. And it was good, having her to also pick Midday as her roommates and all of that. Thelma, let's see how.
She's had it coming.
Yeah, so let's.
I think she'll be like a feet part soon.
Are you sure?
Thelma is also that way too now. She's also that way. She is. I mean, we will see it. Maybe we just they come now. So who are your top 5?
Oh, I'm on this top 5 thing. Yeah. Our fave number 1. That's Imisi. Who else at this point? I just think that's the really top that I have now. Maybe our brother, because it's our brother, our Emissy brother.
Kola. Why did I say Kola? You. Kola.
Our brother. I actually love their duo, to be honest.
No, I like
the brother and sister thingy going on. I hope, hopefully it will continue outside, and then you will get to meet like the real Imisi when he's out. But I just hope so. Even people are saying, oh, he's using her. Please let him use whatever he wants to. Everything that's strategy, but it's not. If he was pretending, it would have been off by now. It would have come out.
He actually genuinely likes her as like his sister or something.
If he was pretending, you cannot pretend for that long. You cannot pretend for that long. And being a guy, you can't pretend for that long. So when he's angry at her, he let her know that he's angry. And people are saying, oh, he's been with Imisi because of the food and all. And yes, someone said that. Before. If he cooks, he also cooks for Emissy now.
Babes, like if there's someone in the Big Brother house that likes to cook, and my friend, babes.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is people feel like it's not genuine, like he's just using that. Let him use
whether or not it's genuine, it is working. It is working for the period that it needs to work for. When they step out of the house and
they're also giving us another. Aside Imisi alone, there is now Imisi and Kola's duo, and we love it. We love the brother-sister relationship that's actually going on. I don't think that has ever happened in Big Brother before. That setting, yes. So we only see friendship between same gender, but not the brother and sister relationship between a girl and a guy. And this one is actually very nice. It's it's good.
Okay, my top 5, I still don't know. I don't have a 5, like of course a 5 yet. But Imisi, I also see capable going far, because now he has like gone under the radar. And usually when housemates go under the radar, they become almost invisible. I watched their nominations. Just a couple people mentioned capable. So I think that he's sliding under the radar. Although it's not a good thing, no, in the sense that fan base wise, we also need you to like have controversies or reasons for us to talk about you, so that people are reminded that you are there and you're not like in the shadow, so that when you're up, you have people who will vote for you to stay in the house. But it's been fun, it's been chill. Imisi is my number 1 housemate I was going to say for now, but I don't see anybody climbing that list in any till the end of the season. Apart from me, they decided to bring me out of the house. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're good. Are we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're good. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. Yeah, we really appreciate the effort. We appreciate the comments, the likes, the follows, all of them that you drop. We see it and we appreciate y'all big time. My name is Jonathan, and the lady beside me is Diola Dyer. please head on to jamit.app. This particular episode, we'd like you to drop a review on it.
And rate it and all of that.
Do all of that thing. We like y'all. We see y'all. Head
also on YouTube
as well. Drop a comment, like the video, share it to your friends, and watch the entirety of the video. And if you see any of our clips on social media, don't drag us, please. Like, comment, and share. Then if you want to send us DMs, please send DMs that are respondable to. Don't say DMs, I'm dying, I need money, I'm in the hospital. Babes, I'm not a doctor yet.
Not a philanthropist too.
Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Bye-bye.